and we can, oh, there is Sonia.
Great. We've accomplished something. Oh, there they both are. Okay.
I think that
great.
means we have a quorum, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Great. With that good news, and with thanks for everyone's patience as we worked on technology issues to get a quorum of the Executive Committee of the State Bar of California, I will call this special meeting to order on Tuesday, April 19th. Thank you very much, members of the Executive Committee who are attending from the various locations as posted on our public agenda. This is what may be, I believe, the first hybrid meeting where we're doing our best to still make sure folks are safe and members of the public have as much access as possible to attend this meeting via Zoom link. And so I'll call this to order and ask for a roll call, please.
Penn, Cisneros,
Here.
Dellen,
Here.
Duran,
Here.
Sol,
Present.
Stallings.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Great. Thank you, Madam Secretary.
Muted.
This is the portion of the meeting.
Sorry, muted.
Sorry. Someone speaking? No. Okay. It's a portion of the meeting where members of the public are encouraged to address the Executive Committee on any item on our Executive Committee special meeting agenda today. You'll see that there are two items under item 2A business, one for commercial real estate advisory and brokerage services, and one for system analysis and requirements documentation project. Is there any member of the public who wishes to address the committee on either of these two items?
I do not see any hands raised at the moment.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. With that, we'll move into the agenda. I have no oral report for today, and so we'll hand it to Ms. Wilson or Mr. Mazur for item 2A1.
I'll let Steve.
Thank you, Ruben. Good afternoon. This item requests approval for two contracts. The first is for Cushman and Wakefield to represent the State Bar in the sale of 180 Howard Street and the acquisition of new space either through purchase or lease as yet to be determined. As stated in the agenda item memo, we've negotiated a favorable fee structure with Cushman and Wakefield for the various real estate transactions that the bar may pursue. Exact fees will be based on the terms of the specific real estate transactions that the State Bar ultimately does pursue. Those details are explained in detail in the agenda item memo, so I will stop here for questions before moving on.
Thank you, Mr. Mazur. Does any member of the committee have a question or a comment for Mr. Mazur? Seeing none, why don't you tell us about the next item?
Okay. The next item is a contract for Slalom LLC. This vendor is helping us define the requirements for a new attorney regulation information system, which is our licensee records system, to replace the current old AS400 system. This is one of the major information technology projects that was funded by the 2020 licensing fee increase.
Thank you, Mr. Mazur. Any questions for Mr. Mazur? The only
Mr. Chair,
comment. I'm sorry, Mr. Stallings, go ahead.
yeah, I just had a question about Slalom and security that they bake into their products. I know that's one of the things that the board has been and staff have been paying special attention to. So any pluses or minuses regarding Slalom and their security that they have in place?
Well, just to clarify, this Slalom has not been engaged to design a product for us. This is defining the requirements so that we can go put out a request for offer or a request for proposal in order to solicit a solution. So this is a requirements gathering and documentation project, of which, of course, security is part of the requirements.
So then if we have any further questions, we can ask those down the line.
Correct.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions or comments? Before I take a motion, I'll just say that every time I hear the phrase AS400, it calls to mind the Stanley Kubrick movie with whatever that crazy.
Space
computer
Odyssey
was.
2001.
Thank you very
HAL.
much. Yes, exactly.
You can't get rid of HAL yet.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Is there a motion to approve items 1 and 2 as presented by Mr. Mason?
So moved.
Motion by Stallings. Looks like a second from Mr. Cisneros. No further debate, and then we have the roll.
Chen, Cisneros,
Aye.
Bellin,
Aye.
Sol,
Aye.
Stallings,
Yes.
the motion carries.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Thank you, members of the Executive Committee, for attending this meeting. There is no closed session, so I will go ahead and adjourn this meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.